Hey guys, how are we all? So welcome to My Way Tarot. This will be a general reading for all Pisces placements. Everything you need to know about myself, the reading or the channel can be found in the description box below. So we're going to use multiple decks of cards for your reading today. We have tarot cards, oracle cards and a few personalised messages that I've created. Please bear in mind that this is a general reading, so with the messages, only take what you feel resonates and leave the rest. And please use your own sense of discernment with the messages and not force them to fit with a particular situation. So all the decks I'm using are listed in the description box below, and I've done a major shuffle of all the cards so we can pretty much get straight into your reading. Angels of Love and Light, could you please have clear and concise messages for Pisces placements? What do they need to know for the current energies for whenever they come across these timeless tarot messages? Please and thank you. So the tea leaf we're starting off with, and then we'll go into tarot, but we've got our 3 cards pretty quickly. So we have Rainbow. The most difficult part of a situation is over. We have a month of the year, so we have October. And we have an astral house. We have wealth. Wow, okay. So potentially Libra and Scorpio placements could be significant. Okay, there could have been something that's been relatively difficult to deal with since October. Or there's something from now until October that's going to be easing up for you, okay? Bottom of the deck, we have Harp, great happiness. Unicorn, use your intuition to make beneficial changes. And then lastly, we have August. Okay, so potentially there is something important regarding August, or there is Leo or Virgo placements could be coming up for you as well, right? But there is a turnaround happening for you, which is really quite promising. So let's look into this. I just broke up the deck and I saw the Magician. I was meant to show it to you, but something is manifesting in Gemini, Virgo, Scorpio energy. So what's going on, please and thank you, for Pisces? What do they need to know? What do they need to know? What's going on for Pisces? Okay. 2 of Pentacles flew out. So yeah, things have been a bit challenging, right? Maybe to keep on top of things, or you've been transitioning through something, just trying to keep things in balance. But I feel like the worst part of it, the hardest part of it, is over, okay? So what's going on here, please, and thank you for Pisces. 9 of Swords. What else? Okay. Ace of Pentacles flying out reverse. Okay. And then bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Page of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Wow. More air sign with the Ace of Swords. The Empress, Taurus, Libra, and then the 7 of Swords. Wow. A lot of swords coming through. And swords represent our thoughts, our mindset. So I feel like there has been a lot of turbulence here in regards to stability, maybe career or finances, okay? And that's what's been so difficult, maybe for the past few months or past 6 months, or however it may resonate. But I feel like there is a breakthrough, there is a turnaround, but it's definitely felt like you've kind of wishing for this to be over as soon as possible, because there's been many sleepless nights, wondering how there is going to be this influx of stability or a stronger foundation coming through for you, whether that's an increase in pay or whether that's a promotion you've been waiting on, or a certain investment to work out in your favor, or potentially for a business to take off, right? It could be a whole host of things. So we're going to go into this a little bit more, because all my cards are upright, but when they come through, especially when they jump out or fly out in reverse, then that's a very strong indicator for me that I need to kind of read it that particular way, okay? Wow. Guys, I hadn't even got a chance to properly shuffle when you saw, and I was just saying about, you know, the reversals, but look, the 8 of Swords flew on top. And in between, the 9 of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse with the 10 of Pentacles, yeah. Guys, you've been going through it, haven't you? Right. there has been a lot of worry to do with money. Yeah, a lot of confusion here. It's difficult because I feel intuitively you know that abundance is your birthright. You know that everything will come good in the end. But it's difficult because you may have had feeling... Wow, Mercury retrograde in full effect. Excuse me, I'm trying to talk, please. Spirit, goodness. Now I feel like I've lost my train of thought completely. So maybe you've just been dealing with scattered thoughts, or you've been in your head far too much. But to be honest, it's probably perfectly understandable. And I don't feel like you're making a mountain out of a molehill to do with the situation. I feel like it's totally valid for you to be feeling what you have been feeling in regards to your financial security or financial stability, right? But I'm feeling like, rest assured, with the sense of wealth that is coming through for you, and you do know on some level that abundance is your birthright, everything will come out good in the end, and that this is just a, you know, a bump in the road, to say, right? But it still has not felt easy to deal with. It sounds simple, but it's not been easy. Okay, gosh, I was trying to go and start clarifying over here, but the energy is just very strong. We have the Hierophant, Taurus energy, and the Eight of Wands with the Seven of Swords. Goodness me. Two of Wands and the King of Swords. What's this about? What are you trying to tell us, please, Spirit? Three of Wands coming out sideways. This is really testing your belief, testing your faith. This has really been testing your patience as well, because you don't necessarily see how there is going to be the improvement, okay? When your ships are going to be coming in, there's a lot of fear here. You know that it is coming in on a soul level, your intuition is telling you, and that everything will be fine with that Four of Wands. But in this instance, as of right now, you may have been really quite sad about a current predicament that you find yourself in. And I don't feel necessarily that there's anything that you've done whereby you've made the wrong decision as such. I feel like you've carried on in a certain way, and, you know, for the most part, it has been working, or it is working, but it's like there's certain things that have been very much out of your control. So you felt like, well, there's only so much that I can do to manage with this situation. And I feel like I'm doing of everything I can personally. I mean, some of you may have taken on, you know, multiple jobs here, or you have been taking out loans, or you've done of whatever you feel like you could do, or try and use your money in a way where you're getting the most out of whatever it is that you're needing at this time. So for instance, like, you're not overspending, you're not being risky or impulsive with your finances. I feel like you've made many sacrifices whereby you've not done of certain things that you've wanted to do. Like, you may have not been going out and having as much fun or enjoying yourself or treating yourself to certain things. And so therefore it's been really challenging, okay? And it's been impacting your health in some sort of way as well. And this has been a lot. And it's been difficult because it's a sense of like, I just feel relatively powerless to a situation, and I don't know what necessarily I'm to do. And I totally feel for you guys, you know, I totally get it. You know, I really, trust me, I get it more than you know, okay? But there is a blessing coming through for you with this Knight of Cups. There is a gift. There is an improvement to certain circumstances. There is a drastic change getting ready to happen for you, and for the better is what I'm hearing, right? And there will be momentum moving forward after you've been feeling stuck here with the Hangman, which is you guys. Scorpio could be significant, okay? And we also have that highlighted with Scorpio in that October, So maybe even since then, it's just felt like you've been moving from a place of, you know, I'm getting still like having gratitude and appreciation for everything that you have. 1111 on my timer as I say that, but yet it's still been difficult now and again to have that sense of appreciation or that attitude of gratitude, because it's like, what, I'm being grateful and I'm showcasing that, you know, I know that everything will improve and it will turn around and it will be like a complete 180 in regards to the upheaval in my life to change, and it will be for the better, but it's going to be more of a positive upheaval rather than something that's negative. But I do feel like there's been this potential block. Yeah, look at that, 10 of Pentacles wanting to fly out. Yeah, with the Empress. A lot of you have been manifesting here. You've been visualizing yourself in regards to somebody, being somebody that's wealthy, that's abundant, that's knowing that they're worthy and deserving. I'm picking up on vision boards. I'm hearing scripting. I'm getting journaling. I mean, I feel like you've been using all the tools and tricks at your disposal here in order to move yourself on forward. Absolutely. With the King of Swords, I'm getting like you've been changing your mindset. Even looking at subconscious deprogramming and reprogramming and listening to certain frequencies for music and meditation and like all of that. But you may just feel like you're at your wit's end and you don't know what else to do, because it's like, well, at this rate, I really am going to need a miracle to come through, because I don't know what else that I can do. I don't know what else I'm meant to be doing. I'm hearing. I feel like it's like you're meant to be doing of something else. Or you're saying you're meant to be doing something else, right? But everything has felt so damn hard, I just heard, with that 10 of Wands. I'm hearing just give me a break. And it's interesting because all my cards are all getting all mixed up. So you've been feeling a bit mixed up, right? It's difficult because one day you could be like, yeah, everything's great. I know that there's improvement. I know I'm going to be flying high. I know that there's going to be this sense of money coming in. I know that it's all right. And then in the next instance or the next day, it's like this overwhelming sense of fear and worry and stress. Like it's just been all over the place. I'm getting a bit like mood swings. Yeah, with that Knight of Cups again coming through. It's been difficult to keep grounded here. Yeah, maybe you feel like you're just lying to yourself with that 7 of Swords, that you're going to be in a position and place to receive with that 6 of Pentacles. I feel like you've worked so hard to change of this story that you've been telling yourself about your situation. This is an energy of strategy as well. I feel like you're somebody that has been trying to strategize on, well, maybe if I adapt and do something else that this will work. And I feel like you've done a lot of trying out different things here, and it's been difficult because you just felt like you've been left kind of to deal with it and it's a dead end. King of Pentacles with the 2 of Wands. Yeah, you've been waiting on there to be somebody, or like somebody to come through and either invest or to hear of some sort of good news in regards to an approval for a loan, or maybe monies in regards to inheritance, or there being that positive influx of income to do with a business. But these changes that you're making here, I'm being told that it's important to stick out with whatever it is that you're doing, because it will eventually pay off here with the Empress. Yeah, with the Page of Cups. Some of you are taking a situation with this very seriously, and that's good, you know, to take it seriously, like it's not something to be joked about. But I'm getting that in regards to if you're like a business owner or an entrepreneur, or you're creating something where you're wanting to gain that sense of passive income through a creative pursuit, like utilizing certain skills and talents that you have as a hobby and making some sort of money out of it, right? I feel like there's a sense of needing and wanting to inject more fun into whatever this is. I don't feel like you've been having that much enjoyment with whatever this is. Like, I still feel like you love of whatever this is, but because you haven't been seeing that much return on certain investments to do with this, you're like, well, should I just give up on the whole idea? And I'm hearing not to give up, but there could be some potential tweaks that you're needing to make, certain changes, and I don't feel like they have to necessarily be anything drastic. Or even to speak to somebody about what it is that you're experiencing so that you can get their perspective on things. It could be somebody that's been in a similar situation to yourself, right? Who would be able to kind of support you and guide you through with whatever it is that you're dealing with. But there is going to be good news with the Page of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. I mean, this is beautiful how this all flew out together, right? It's like you're going to have your spring back in your step. You're going to have everything that it is that you need. You will be celebrating, I'm hearing, and even just enjoying life again. But whatever you've been dealing with has been really hard. Yeah, 10 of Wands, as I effing say that. It's been really, really tough. Again, with the Ten of Swords. Whatever has been going on with you, it's been soul destroying, to be honest. It's maybe been difficult because you could have been accustomed to a certain way of living. You may have been somebody who felt like they lost of everything, or like you've had to take a decrease in pay, or you had to take on a different job because of certain circumstances that ended up unfolding here and the pay wasn't as much, or you haven't got as many perks or bonuses as you did because of some issues to do with the company that you're employed with, or potentially if you've had issues as an entrepreneur or you're self-employed, it's like maybe you haven't been well, you've been sick, or you've had to take more time off because of burnout, or you've just not had the energy for whatever it is. Maybe you feel like you're doing of everything on your own, or you are actually doing of everything on your own. And so therefore it's like you've been very set in your ways to doing of something because there hasn't been anyone else there as a support, or somebody that understands what it is that you're dealing with. And I'm getting this like frustration, this irritation building up. And it's like, well, I'm hearing, what more do you want from me? I don't know what else I'm meant to be doing. So I feel like there are answers that are coming through for you very, very soon. And also I do believe that there is a lot that's happening astrologically and energetically right now. There's so many of the planets that have been going retrograde and then direct, and then we've had eclipse season, or we're halfway still through that. Then we have the solar eclipse, I do believe, at the end of March. So it is a bit topsy-turvy at the moment, I'm not going to lie, right? It's been a lot to kind of to cope with, to deal with, to manage, right? And then it ends up making us feel very much like out of joint, you know? It really does. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these away, but I do feel that May is coming up as an important month for you. We have double Taurus coming in. So there's something about trying to hold on in there as best as you possibly can, right? And I feel like you have been mending and making do for quite some time now. And it's literally felt like, I don't know how much more I can cope with this. And I'm hearing you're doing the best that you can, and that's all you can do. That's all you can ask of yourself, or anyone else can ask of you, right? It's really important to take care of your health and your overall well-being at this time. If you've not necessarily been well, then take some time off. I know that's difficult because obviously, you know, especially if we're self-employed and there's, you know, you don't get pay when you're sick, right? You don't get sick pay. You know, you have to just take that as a decrease, and that's very difficult because then it's like trying to work double time to bring it back up to the balance of what it was before. And even if it wasn't that much before, it's like you're not having that sense of acceleration, and it's like then you're getting all burnt out all over again. So it just feels like being a hamster on a wheel, and I totally get it, guys. I really do. I really feel for you guys. So if this really resonates, I mean, I trust me, I get it. So what is going on here? You will be in a position to receive with that Six of Pentacles, with the Star. Holy F, guys, Aquarius energy. Look at that. I mean, this is like a miracle taking place, a huge blessing, a wish fulfillment, pot of gold at the end of the rainbow type of vibe, okay? Just keep carrying on, right? Keep carrying on. It will eventually shift, it will eventually change, and it will work out. Just try to keep as balanced as possible right now with whatever else you got going on, and please don't spread yourself too thin or take on too much, because then that's not going to do you any favors either. It isn't. Okay? Just take a day at a time, I'm hearing. Take each day as it comes. What else is going on for Pisces? Wow, Queen of Pentacles. Ooh, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is beautiful. So you're going from a position and place where you have been like struggling to make ends meet or pay off of certain bills, or living off paycheck to paycheck, or dealing with unemployment, or, you know, losing a lot, to then having this upswing where you see how comfortable this person is in this position. And there's the sense of feeling reignited and motivated, inspired with the Ace of Wands. There is something coming through for you imminently, but it's taken its time to get here. And there's been reasons why you've been going through what it is. And I feel like it's a lot to do with spiritual lessons, okay? Looking at certain traumas from our past, certain wounds that we have in regards to our self-worth. I'm picking up on second house here, so it may be worthwhile to look into your second house placement, right? Which sign that's in. That's all to do with our self-worth, to do with our confidence, to do with our financial stability, our security, our wealth, right? Maybe it's been difficult because you've had people around you that have projected a lot, you know, especially if they've been in a position and place of poverty or in lack or scarcity, and then you kind of grew up around all of that, and then trying to transmute all of that and, you know, switch it into something whereby you're out of that sense of lack and going into abundance. It's like that saying, money doesn't grow on trees. That's what I'm hearing. So there's a lot of like ingrained beliefs that we have that are, you know, a big part to play. You have to work hard. You know, you have to burn yourself out. You have to be the hardest worker around in order to get to A and B. And you have to do, like, it can be really challenging because it's a sense of like, well, I don't know how much harder I can actually work. And I felt like I've worked hard my whole entire life. So, well, then I don't understand. If I'm working so hard as I am, why hasn't my circumstances not changed? I mean, surely it's got to count for something, right? And then there's that sense of like deprogramming and reprogramming to do with our like belief system. you know, choosing to see things from another perspective, knowing and seeing that there is another perspective. And sometimes that means going against what other people are saying as well. And that can be challenging, especially if you've got people around that, you know, we love and care for, but then they don't know any better either. And they've just passed the buck on to you, that type of thing. And it's difficult, right? What else is going on for Pisces? There's been a lot of waiting and seeing, but there is something coming in. Absolutely. You're about to have your breakthrough with the Ace of Swords, okay? It's coming in quickly with the Knight of Wands. It really is going to work out. It's going to be okay. But at this moment in times, it literally just feels like I'm hearing, I wish the ground would just swallow me up. I wish the ground would just swallow me up. Because I can't take this anymore. You could have been, you know, feeling very alone. Very alone. But there is a cycle closing. There is a huge improvement, and there is definite money coming your way. Whether that's money that's owed to you, money that you've earned, or whether money you're inheriting or that you win here. There is money coming in, absolutely. Seven of Pentacles. You're about to reap of your harvest. Everything you've been going through has been, you know, for a reason and not no reason, okay? We wouldn't go all through all the things that we have, you know, all the turbulence, all the upset, all the trauma and everything, not to have some sort of reimbursement from it at the end, especially if we've gone through and done all the inner work on ourselves. We wouldn't not be getting that sense of balance and reciprocation to do with acquiring of certain assets here, whether that's financial or otherwise, maybe resources, etc. OMG. Nine of Swords to go right underneath the Nine of Swords. I mean, goodness. I've never seen anything like it. Three of Swords with the Sun. Wow. Leo energy and the Magician. It's interesting because you've been through all of these things, all these situations, right? So that you could utilize the tools at your own disposal here. So that you could learn to co-create. So that you could learn to transmute the negative into positive. So that you could see the silver, the silver lining, you know? I'm not getting anything like, obviously, all of this toxic positivity BS, right? But I feel like there's a lot that you've learnt here through many disappointments and upsets and heartaches, potential betrayals from certain situations here. Eight of Swords. There could potentially be a breakthrough here. Because if the thing is, at the end of the day, if something is going on, right, and it's to do with our own mindset, to do with how we view of things, right, then that's actually to a certain degree a good thing. And the reason being is because it's within our power, within our control to actually change of it, to have that sense of authority, autonomy over a situation and go, do you know what? Yeah, this sucks. Yeah, this is rubbish, but I'm going to do whatever I feel like I can do in order to change this around, right? And you're receiving signs and synchronicities at this time with the Lovers to let you know that you're not on your own and you never have been on your own, and that they are assisting you at this time and that you will be getting your come up, okay? There's your energy, Pisces, with the King of Cups. With the Moon, Pisces, there's you. Look at that. I know I'm tapping into somebody's energy here because, I mean, this is unbelievable. So even though you can't see it as of yet, because they haven't turned into physical manifestations as of yet, doesn't mean that you're being denied, okay? Delayed, yes, but not denied. And it's interesting because with this Ace of Pentacles as well, another interpretation for it being in reversal is extreme wealth, right? Not the lack of. So it's like a potential rags to riches energy. Yeah, Page of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So I really do feel like you're going to go from one extreme to the other. And I don't feel like you can necessarily fathom or understand or even comprehend as to how you're going to be getting into this. Because it's something that the universe is going to do for you, and it's just going to blow your mind. That's what I'm hearing. Oh my gosh. The Star, Aquarius energy. This is having a strong connection with God, Source, Universe, angels, right? This is having your dreams being realized with the Star. This is miracles, having trust and faith that you can go from one to another situation, and it can happen suddenly, out of the blue. It doesn't make logical sense how you could go from one place into another. But that's part of the universe doing of its thing, kind of integrating in your life with the Sun, Leo energy. I mean, this is the happiest card in the deck. And we have to experience lows in order to experience the highs. We can't have light without dark. We can't have dark without light. So in order to really fully kind of embrace these beautiful things happening for us, especially like living in a position and place of wealth and abundance and not having to worry about money and etc., all of that, we have to be in places whereby, you know, we've dealt with poverty or homelessness or unemployment, or we've lost of everything, or we're not making enough money, or we've had to go on benefits or what have you, for them to go to be in a position and place that when we have our story to tell, we have our testimony of what it is that we've gone through, we can then be like a source of light for others, okay? To showcase and tell to others that these things are possible, that they can happen. Because we've gone through the experiences, we know what it's like to walk in that types of person's shoes, right? Because we've done and gone through the things ourselves. And other people may be like, oh, well, I don't necessarily believe you. It's like, well, how would I know the intricate details of this, that, and the third, and how it feels like if I hadn't gone through it then? And they're like, wow, actually, this person knows what they're talking about. And their life has changed, their life has shifted, they've managed to heal, they've managed to grow and evolve and be in this completely different reality now than what they probably ever were. We'll listen to that person with that Page of Swords. We can gain insight from this person. And I feel like you're meant to be the go-to person for this. Like, you know what it's like to be without, or you've had difficulty with your stability or your finances, etc., with your material world. And so therefore it's like you're going to be this kind of light to others. Yeah, you're going to be able to help and assist and be of service to others because you know exactly what it's like. You've been there before, right? What's that saying? You got the t-shirt or something, right? Yeah, you know what it's like to be in turbulent waters to then move to calmer waters. And the thing is, the Six of Swords is an energy to do with being an ally. It's like you've had your spiritual allies that have been there around you for all of this time, but there are others, you know, they have spiritual allies as well, we all do, but you have a stronger connection. I'm hearing, because I feel like you're somebody that is more advanced on your spiritual journey. So yes, you would have had issues in regards to your material world a lot more than somebody else that isn't spiritual. That's what I'm hearing. But look, you're helping others get out of this because you've gone out of it yourself with the Five of Pentacles. I'm getting the energy of somebody like taking center stage, like giving talks or sorting out workshops or doing certain courses here, seminars, conferences, in order to be there of a support to others. Like a mentor even, or a counsellor. Yeah, I'm getting international travel here with the world, or someone that's online, or very publicly known online with that world. Again, Pisces, there's your energy with the moon. Five of Wands, Four of Cups, Seven of Swords, Seven of Cups. You've dealt with a lot of spiritual warfare and psychic attacks, okay? And this has really been a lot. It's been a lot. But look, you are going to be making it through the other side. There will be light at the end of the tunnel, and there is this breakthrough with the Ace of Pentacles now upright. So you don't see necessarily how something is going to be working out for you, but you intuitively feel like your breakthrough is just round the corner, and it absolutely is. The universe really does truly appreciate the labor of love that you have been putting in towards yourself here in regards to healing, doing your shadow work, looking at certain traumas here. You're about to get paid, okay? Yeah, with the Hierophant again. And you see how this is somebody that's like a person, an individual that's looked up to, that's respected. I'm getting like potentially an esoteric teacher, a healer of sorts, a shaman, I just heard. Okay, yeah. With the Hierophant and the Ten of Pentacles, who says that you can't be spiritual and wealthy? You can't be spiritual and rich. So that could have been potentially a block, okay? A mental block. Maybe it's been difficult because there have been other people that are saying, oh, well, it's wrong. It's wrong to have, to be spiritual and to have money, right? Because of the sense of, shouldn't you be giving away your services for free or for nothing or for very little, etc.? And it's like, well, you wouldn't necessarily expect it in this day and age with any other product or service that it is that you receive. So why do you think this is any better? Any different? I mean, not any better, any different. That's what I was trying to say. So there's something about that being addressed as well, especially if you're wanting to start out on this particular path. Or you could be somebody that's already on this path and very well advanced and established, right? But there's still that last little bit that you're working through. So for instance, if you're providing of a service and your prices are too low, or what have you, however that may pertain to you. But strong Taurus, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Virgo, Capricorn, a lot of air coming through, a little bit of fire. But what's going on here? I also do believe that by the time we get into May, that Mercury is no longer in retrograde. I do believe that Venus will no longer be in retrograde. That Jupiter is direct. Mars is direct. I do believe it could be May, but if you wouldn't mind commenting if you already know. I'm getting called to say something about Neptune, right? 40 minutes and 44 seconds just come up on my timer, so 444, yeah. And with 4, I'm getting highlighted to say about the Emperor, which is Aries, okay? And we're currently in Aries season. So I'm getting highlighted to say that Neptune has been in Pisces, in your home sign, for the past 14 years, right? And it's then moving into Aries. So there's something really quite transformational about that particular transit for everyone, but also very much for you guys as well. So that could be worthwhile looking up and understanding a bit more to do with that, okay? And maybe worthwhile to see which house that you have Pisces in and how that's played an effect, but also in regards to where you have Aries and how that can also be quite impactful as well in the near future and onwards. Very interesting. So guys, what's going on for Pisces? What do they need to know? This is the personalized messages. Stronger than ever, overcome trials and tribulations and challenges. Well, isn't that very fitting? Okay, isn't that fitting? 222 999 111 1111 1010 666 222 888 818 333 and 555 is coming up. Travel is significant. Could be for work, could be for a new job, there could be a relocation. And look at that, knowing your worth. This card hardly comes out. And this one hasn't been coming out that much as of late either. And what was I saying earlier about the second house? Okay, to do with self-worth. So there's a shift here to do with how you're seeing yourself, maybe how you're presenting of yourself, how is it you want to be seen, etc. Look at that. Bottom of the deck, we have spiritual baddie. I mean, that hardly comes out as well, but I'm not surprised to see that, guys. You know, you are very intuitive, potentially even psychic, right? For some of you. Old money, so money that's owed to you could be coming through, or there could be an important lump sum of money coming in through like an inheritance or something like that. I'm getting told the old money aesthetic, as in style, maybe something that is you're looking into as well. But anyway, let's look into the angel answers. So I feel like there's a new job on the horizon, a promotion, a bonus, a windfall, relocation, a jackpot, a windfall coming through, maybe even if it's from like a scratch card or something like that. Or there's something about your business that's taking off, money that's ends up multiplying. What's going on? I just got told something to do with the stock market. I don't know why I got that. But success, you are due to have a huge turnaround in your life. And look at this, guys, within the next few weeks. Hold on in there. 44 minutes and 44 seconds on my timer. So 4444 coming up for you. Please know that you're not alone with whatever it is that you're going through. Okay? Trust. Trust that you're supported, that you're being divinely guided. Okay? Again, within the next few weeks. Trust that things will turn around within the next few weeks. Maybe even sooner for some of you. Okay? What else here? Last card for Pisces. No need to worry. Holy F. I mean, what have we been seeing throughout the whole of this reading about the overthinking, the anxiety, the worry, the stress, the sleepless nights, the insomnia, all of that? There's been so much, but you're being told everything's going to be okay. Trust and have faith. Continue to believe. right? Just do your best. Make sure you take time to rest for yourself, to recharge, whatever you need to do. If you're needing to ground, if you're needing to meditate or go for a walk, or, you know, have a mental health day or a day off, whatever, right? Just, or have a little staycation. Just do something for yourself. Like, in the near future, there are some big changes happening and abundance is just round the corner, okay? Absolutely beautiful, guys, okay? And again, I went within the next few weeks. Okay? But that's going to be the end of the read. That's all I'm picking up on for you guys. So I hope that there have been some messages, a few messages, if not the whole reading, resonated. But if you have enjoyed this reading and you wish to support myself and the channel, there are donation links available. There is a PayPal link in the description box below, and the other option is Super Thanks, which is listed underneath this video. So thank you so much for those of you who have already donated. I greatly appreciate you. Even if you don't financially donate, a wonderful way to energetically donate is to like, share, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll get back to you guys in those comments when I can. So thank you so much. Please hit the notification bell so you get an alert as to when I post another video and you don't miss out on future updates or content made available on the channel. And please feel free to check out the other zodiac sign readings that I provide for your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, and North Node placements, so you can gain more insight for your timeless tarot messages. But anyway, guys, sending love and light your way, many blessings. Please take care, and I'll see you and speak to you soon. Thank you. Bye, guys.